I watched a video last night, surprising one. It was by a dude named Togi who makes content on YouTube, and he's a little wild, young. He's like 22 or something like that. It was a pretty inspirational video, though. I mean, for a guy who's well known for doing like wild stunts, he's more on the line of like a Steve Will Do It. Stunts, drinking a lot, drugs, steroid abuse, and gambling. Is most of his content's about. He did make a pretty moving video yesterday or he made it about 2 months ago, but he did post a video. It's an hour long about and basically it was titled like, "Why Not Me?" And it made me think, and it resonated with me because it's kind of how I feel right now in my own personal life and on my own personal journey. Like, I have been a victim of my own mind, and I have been like sandbagging myself like all through life, as though I've been either undeserving or not lucky enough, or I don't know what it is, and that's what all these YouTube videos are about for me. Is fuck it, why not me? I mean, right now I'm in a place and I'm making content, and I swear I feel different. I've been talking about this. I don't know if it's a spiritual movement or what, but like, I can fucking taste it. It's palpable to me, like that something is changing, that I'm in the process of manifesting some kind of greatness into my life. And that's not to say that there's not going to be some tough times as well, because I've also, last week I faced a thing, that was troubling for me. But I know a year from now it's going to be a drop in the bucket, and I won't even think back on that, because my life will be in a completely different place, and we'll be financially prepared. Hopefully, we're going to be our own bosses. We're going to be funding our own builds and selling spec homes. Again, I'm looking for investors that want to invest with us as well, but I want to be able to fund it on our own, so that we can stop working for the masses, and we can just work for ourselves. I really, as an entrepreneur, really love the idea of being completely in control of my own destiny and my own paychecks. It's what I've instilled in my children, and it's the only path forward for me. So, at the end of the day, I wanted to also touch on like I want to make a list of people that I want to meet, and the people that I'd like to meet, I wrote down. I'd like to meet Togi. I'd like to meet the Tate brothers. I'd like to meet Steve Will Do It. I'd like to meet Bluffin' Bob, the gambler. I'd like to meet Elon Musk. I'd like to meet Trump, and I'd like to meet Joe Rogan. If all things go well, I'm hoping to, within a year or two, through this YouTube thing and Instagram and some social media, be in a position where I have some prominence and maybe can do the circuit of of podcasts and whatnot. And why not? Because why not me? As Togi said in the video, he's not overly intelligent, and he doesn't feel like he's overly lucky. As a matter of fact, he considers himself a loser. You know what I mean? And then one day, it just popped off, the content. He's got a good point, man. There's 8 billion people or so, almost 9 billion people on the planet, and 5 or 6 billion of them have internet access and are connected to the internet, and most of them are consuming content. So what do you need for success? A million followers, 1 million people out of 8.5 billion? Fucking seems easy, right? So I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna go after it, I'm trying to go after my dreams on this journey as though I was on fire, running full speed ahead, because that's all you can do in this world. And I'm the main breadwinner in my household and family, so I've got to provide at the same time that I'm making all this content and making this thing happen. But hey, man, please support, please like and share, subscribe if you would. If you want to comment, if you have any questions, and even check out the people that I just named. I mean, Togi is very entertaining, but that motivational video was good. And Andrew Tate always has some insight and some things that you can learn from. So that's it. Thanks for your time.